Hey everybody, what's up? What's going on? Make sure y'all like and share that video on the way in, please, and thank you very much. I only got a little bit of time, okay, because I am on my break. I'm off in a couple of hours, so I might come back later before my grandson gets dropped off because he's coming over for a couple of hours later. But I just have to get in where I fit in as usual. I know some people are live right now. But I was like, y'all lying to me. I know I know Mother and Kiki is not beefing, child. This struck me by surprise. Okay, like really honestly, this struck me by surprise. I didn't even know there was a situation with Mother and Kiki, especially after I saw Kiki on KRN's live the other day when they did the call in, phone in, subby call in, CC call in, when they did that show. And because Kiki was up there on the panel, she was like, when Lemon was up there and calling herself a Treasure kid and she's from Treasure's and Treasure's house or mother, she's from Mothers and all this and how she loved him and always loved him and all da. So I would have never thought there was an issue, but child, I just happened to go over there to I think James video came down my timeline. And I was like, what happened? Y'all was just on the panel together. Well, he had actually clicked KRN's link that day to talk to Lemon. When Lemon and Kiki was going back and forth, and Lemon kept telling Kiki kept trying to convince Lemon that she's a Treasure's kid and all this kind of shit. And if y'all was watching that, I know y'all probably felt like I did that day because I was thinking in my head, I was like, Kiki didn't come from Treasure. This is what I was saying in my head. And what up? How you doing, Ruth Shaker? Hey, love. How you doing, you guys? Make sure you like and share the video on the way in, please, and thank you. But when I saw that video, when I was watching KRN, and that was a good show with all the callers and shit, but I was like, maybe she's drunk because the girl be drunk, okay, as the skunk on here. But and Kiki, Lemon was talking shit about her and everything, and she was up there, and Mother came up there and hit the link, and she was like, tell him I'm one of your kids, tell him I'm one of your kids. And Mother never said it. He never said it. And that whole time before Mother even hit the link, I was like, Kiki did not come from Treasure. Now, I've been watching y'all in this sector. I've been a part of this sector since like 2016, 17, and I ain't never known Kiki to come out of the house of Treasure. Okay, and so when she was saying it, I was like, the fuck? But anyway, that ain't my business. So that ain't my business. I was just watching this shit. But when he hit the link and he told her, finally, he was like, okay, he didn't say that you ain't one of mine. He didn't say you ain't one of my kids or nothing like that. Hold on, y'all. Hold on real quick. Hold on. Child, hold on 1 second. So anyway, he finally said, okay, all of y'all my children, he was just like, let me just, because I don't think James want to just put her on the spot and be like, man, she was not, you ain't never came from. Now I remember everywhere that Kiki went and landed, and the places she roamed to and fro, and the people who fuck with her and all that. But I'm just like, wow. So finally, I guess today James put it out there like, bitch, you ain't never been one of my kids. You ain't never been one of my kids. But I was like, where did this all come from? So he had heard, somebody had put on his community wall or in his mentions that Kiki was talking shit about him a couple of weeks ago. I was like, no way. Not she was over there on KRN's. I'm a child of Mothers. I'm from Mothers. I love me some Mother. I've always loved me some Mother. La, 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 la. And was talking about this nigga a couple of weeks ago, calling him ugly and talking about his contacts and, calling him bald-headed this and bald-headed black this and all this kind of shit. And I was like, what? Y'all I was thrown off because I'm like, damn, she had to been drunk because if she truly felt like all those ways about him, then why would you be all over KR's panel acting like you love him and you've always liked him and always loved him and all this kind of bullshit, and you from his house and you one of his kids and just all proud, just real all proud. I'm a kid of Trey Shores, even though she ain't. But still, she was all proud and one really trying to convince Lemon. Lemon wasn't going. As drunk as Lemon be, and as much shit Lemon be on, Lemon wasn't that fucked up. He was like, "You ain't never been part of Trey Shores kid. Never, never." That was some funny shit. That was some funny shit, y'all. What up, man? How you doing, love? That was some funny shit. Y'all know how Lemon be talking when he drunk. You ain't never. No, you ain't. You ain't one of Trey Shores kids. No, you ain't. No, you ain't. But so anyway, y'all need to go over there because Mother is over there going off about Kiki, and then Kiki, she came live with a response. And I'm still in confusion because I'm like, if that's how the fuck you really felt about Mother, why the fuck like this teeter totter, this yo-yo, this I don't get it. If I don't fuck with nobody, ain't no way I'm gonna be on anybody's channel talking about I love you, I love you, I love, and I just talk. See, that's what a lot of people don't hate. A lot of us content creators don't give a fuck where y'all go. We don't give a fuck whose panels you be on, who chats you be in. But most content creators will tell you straight the fuck up. As long as you ain't nowhere disrespecting me and clowning me and dogging me and then trying to come back in my damn chat, that's where the problem lies. So if you don't really fuck with nobody, just leave it like that. You don't fuck with nobody. That shit is crazy to me. I ain't gonna never be on here talking about I love you, I love this person, I love you. And then I'm up here on my own show. That bitch, I can't stand that bitch. Then the next minute, I'm trying to tell him about your kid, tell him about your kid. How do you want to be a kid of somebody that you don't like? That's like the weirdest shit. So anyway, if y'all missed that, y'all need to go watch Mother's video, then watch Kiki's video. That shit was crazy. You said best drunk Lemon impression I've heard. Hands down, girl. I try as I might. Okay, I try as I might. But yeah, y'all gonna have to watch that shit. But you know, one thing James did say, and again, I'm just on break, so I'm only on here for a little while. But one thing James did say that he never said before. He said, Kiki, you ain't gonna like this because I ain't never said this before, but I feel the need to say it today. And I already knew what he was gonna say. And what he said was the same way and the same thing I have expressed ever since that fateful night on New Year's Eve. And that was that I felt like she had something to do with all that bullshit and everything that proceeded afterwards. Everything that came afterwards, everything that happened beforehand, during, and after. Always felt like she played a big part in that. And like James said, we ain't gonna never know who all played a part in it because we know after the shit happened, it was so many people reaching out to the courts, trying to reach out to the judge, trying to reach out to the prosecutors and sending in statements and videos and all kind of stuff like that. And so we don't know who all really played a part in it, but I always believe that she played some part in that. I always stood on that shit. Every time the topic comes up, I ain't nothing ever changed with how I felt about that. But he finally said he believes that she had a big part to do with that shit that happened at the IHOP gate. And he said, but me and BS wasn't friends, so I wasn't about to hop down in her chat and be like everybody else, don't go. He said we wasn't cool like that. And he was like, and you were not cool with me either. So he was like, he really was just like there watching with everybody else, just watching the train wreck. And so when the shit went down, he was like, a lot of other people, oh shit, we didn't expect that much to happen, but it was just something really off. about that whole damn situation. Like something really fucking off about that whole situation. And I really hate, I still, to this day, I still hate that happened to her. I know a lot of people don't fuck with her. It's a lot of y'all motherfuckers people don't fuck with. But there's also a lot of things that we wouldn't want to happen to a lot of people on here. Just like people channels getting snatched, all that kind of stuff. There's a lot of people who might not fuck with people on here, but people really don't want people to lose their channels and get their channels snatched or lose their jobs or their livelihoods or, you know, things like that. People don't really want that. The majority, let me say the majority. There are some people on here who really have it out for people and they don't even care if they die today. They can see their ass on fire and wouldn't spit on their motherfucking ass, would piss on their motherfucking ass to put that fire out. So there are some who do feel that way. But for the most part, you know, people don't really wish no really hateful, fatal shit on people. I really believe that most people over here do not feel like that. We just here for the fuck shit. And a lot of y'all like the more fuck shit, the better. Shit. That's how they, girl. I'm surprised he even responded too, because I'm like, he literally heard everything you said about him. Talking about somebody, his skin color shouldn't be, you know, wearing contacts that color, like all this shit you was talking about him, and then you gonna come back and clap back. Like, I've been like, yeah, I said it. I don't like you. All right, but okay, we gonna see where this gonna go. She said she ain't scared like everybody else. She ain't scared of him like a lot of people are of him. And I don't think a lot of people are scared of him. I don't think a lot of people are scared of him. James is not a scary person. James tends to only come at people who come for him. Just like a lot of people, including the VS. There are certain people in this sector who people over the years have like, oh, they went too low, oh, they shouldn't have done that, oh, that's fucked up, oh, you know, I wish them the worst, you know, because they might have got into it with somebody and it might have really to the dirt. But I've been watching all of y'all forever, and I don't think he's a mean, horrible person. I don't think a lot of people over here are just mean and horrible, but sometimes when you get into battles and get in beefs, sometimes you gotta go low to get motherfuckers off your back. You know? Yeah, go watch hers. I think it was about 20 minutes or so. Yeah, but she was talking shit. She was talking big shit. She was talking big shit. But you know, hey, I don't know where this is gonna go. I don't know if this is gonna turn into some back and forth type of thing, you know, because we know James got a lot of stamina, okay? Kiki, I think when she ain't drunk, she might have a lot of stamina too, but I don't know, because I know her more to be drunk than not drunk, so I don't know. And the last few times we didn't see her on here, boy, she either drunk or she playing drunk. Because I'm like, child, don't drink at YouTube. Can somebody make a shirt? Should I make it or should James make it? Because we both t-shirt creators. We need to make a shirt saying "Don't drink in YouTube," like for real. Like they used to say, "Don't drink in Facebook." I learned that lesson a long time ago in my early Facebook days. Wake up the next morning and see all type of shit on there that you done put. Oh shit! Said this last time. Hurt and delete. I hope nobody saw that shit. You know how you be in your feelings and you might be drinking and you just got to get some shit off your chest. And the next morning you wake up, oh, damn, I said that. Oh, I didn't mean to go that far. Let me delete. Take me a little break. But yeah, so I don't know how far this is going to go, but I'm going to be here for the shits. I'll be here for the shits, you said, but honestly, he didn't even really clean her up like he could have. He kind of showed her some grace. Yeah, he did, because he said, I'm not going to call you all kind of names. I'm not going to call you, you know, he did say stuff like that, but he was just like, you know, he said what he said. He said what he said. And I would have felt the same way too if I heard somebody was talking shit about me, like mad shit. And then the next breath, I love you. I've always liked him. I've always liked the hood table. And I'm like, really? That's how you show your like? If that's your like, I don't want to know your love. I don't want to know your hate. But yeah, from the sounds of it now, it sounds like she ain't never liked his ass. But just last week, she was proud to be one of his kids, which she never was, by the way. But anyway, y'all see that picture of Felicia from Friday on here? I just thought that was the funniest shit. I had to post it because James said, because Kiki, you know, she always talking about she's rich. She's richer than everybody over here. She looked better than everybody over here. She got more shit than everybody over here. And she's doing better than everybody over here. That's her word. She says it all the time. Hell, she was just saying it the other day on a video. But he was like, you know what? Everybody who light skinned it ain't cute. Everybody who light skinned it ain't pretty. He told her, I ain't never thought you was pretty. I ain't never thought you was cute. And you know, for years, people always tell her, you pretty, you beautiful, you cute, you this, you that. I'm like, I just be like, I'm on mute. I'm on mute. Mute. Is that how Shaquille said mute? But anyway, James said, and you know what my grandmother would say? That's some good yellow just gone to waste. You know, like Felicia on Friday, that's a pretty woman for a crackhead. That's just some good yellow going to waste, child. Anyway, y'all like to share the video. Stay safe, be blessed, remain vigilant at all times, and always remember to keep it hood. I'm out. Bye.